I just found out that Ripple CEO Brad Jellinghouse leaked a huge settlement plan with the SEC. This happened less than 24 hours ago, so the news of the SEC settlement with Ripple Labs is pretty fresh. In fact, more than 800 million XRP were moved over in an instant. There are many rumors that a deal is about to happen, and it wouldn't be a surprise since Brad Jellinghouse, CEO of Ripple at the time, said that the XRP ETF would be here in 6 months or no later than the beginning of 2025. He also said that XRP is not a security in and of itself and that we would find out that soon. Of course, we have to finish by setting the price of XRP at more than $1,000, which would make you a multimillionaire with just 100 XRP. This is in a tweet, and of course we'll talk more about it in today's video where we announce our huge giveaway with metalcrypto.com. It looks great, and Metal Crypto is the first website that lets you buy your own gold and silver metal XRP coins for less than $15 each. Besides that, you can also get a lot of other crypto-themed clothing, such as your own unique XRP sacks, XRP fan case, XRP face, XRP cap, and a lot more. They also have a lot of other crypto clothing, such as Perky, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Fiat, and Litcoin.Jasmine, and anything else you can think of, like a bunch of other really cool items I really think you should check out. You can find one of my own XRP gold coins at work, in my car, and at home. They serve as a constant reminder of how valuable XRP really is, which I personally think will be several $1,000s if you want to get your own personalized gold XRP coin. Use the link in the description and the code FREE10 to get $10 off. This is a gift from me to you, and it also enters you into my personalized XRP giveaway where you could win a generous amount of XRP. Now that we've said that, let's watch the movie. Ripple turned down SEC deal on July 1st, 2024. This settlement was actually an offer from the SEC to settle. The CC wanted to fine Ripple about $102 million, which used to be about $2 billion. However, Ripple turned down the offer totally, so it looks like they are trying again. This comes at the same time as a third settlement offer, and many people think this could be the deal. That is because Ripple releases 1 billion XRP from escrow before a possible settlement, which is that last payment offer. There isn't a lot of information about that offer, and it hasn't been proven for sure that this is even an offer that was made to Ripple Labs yet. However, there is a lot of talk and speculation that settlement is on the table right now, and that Ripple could pay the CCF fine by unlocking 1 billion XRP. In fact, this piece is everything you need to know about that. Furthermore, there was the leak that a payment plan came from Ripple's CEO and that he was present at a board meeting where it was shared by someone else. What happened was that he said in that clip that settlement is an option and that they're willing to talk about it. So, of course, these are things we need to understand, because settlement could happen at any time, and this would have a direct effect on the price of XRP whenever it was released. Also, it makes sense that the SEC is trying to make their position on crypto clear before the election of Donald Trump, because if Trump wins, you can see in a roller clip for you guys, he finally said that he would end Joe Biden's war on crypto and make sure that the future of crypto, like Bitcoin, will be made in the United States. That is, he is going to kill everyone and put them out of their place. When they don't get along with crypto, Gary Gensler will leave, and this is how he can leave with a clean slate. Ending all of his cases against Ripple Labs and any other cryptocurrency companies is how he wants to be known. He then says, hey, I cleared up crypto exactly the day before he leaves, like how this lawsuit was filed the day before the previous chairman actually chose to leave. It looks like this is the pattern we're seeing here. Will that be the end of the lawsuit? There will be a deal, and it could happen any day now. In fact, it looks like even the Federal Reserve is trying to use crypto technology, because it was highlighted in a report not long ago, and it was highlighted right here. I might be able to find that report for you. The platform is in a pilot phase right now. It is part of the Fed.net payment system, and more than 120 organizations are taking part, including newcomers like Us.Bank, Exchange Bank, and other payment providers. And then it talks about Ripple Labs saying that it will use it, and maybe even Stellar Lumens to add to the blockchain part of the Fed.net payment system. Another important part is the XRP ETF. I think it was just 2 days ago that the XRP ETP was officially passed in Sweden or Norway. I need to check. It was then put on the Norwegian NASDAQ, which means that XRP is starting to be used on a large scale. Now that's out of the way. I want to play this clip. In 6 months only, let's play the clip. It's been 7 years now. You guys didn't have that loud a voice back then. Certainly. It looks like you do now. What about an ETF for XRP? You just spoke at the Consensus 2024 meeting a week ago. You said it was going to happen, not just for XRP, but also for Solana and Cardano, etc. Okay, when it comes to XRP, the SEC has tried to take you to court. Yes, do you not believe that Gensler and his team might say no way to that one? I think it will be hard to win this fight with them. I mean, do they really make things hard? Many people have had a hard time because of them, and then they lost in court. At the Consensus meeting in Austin last week, I said that people don't want to be aware of just one commodity. That is, if you are exposed to gold, you might also want to be exposed to silver, as long as you have exposure to other goods. So it makes sense to me you desire not to have just one threaded object open to attack. Also, I think people forget that XRP was the second most valuable digital asset not long ago before the SEC got involved. That was before the SEC gave ETH some kind of honor. Then they couldn't say if ETH was a security or not. They have now agreed to the ETF. They don't agree with each other. They have a hard time contradicting themselves. It's really hard to understand. We shouldn't assume that all of our investors know what XRP is. XRP is a place for sending and receiving money, right? That costs money, right? You get paid in XRP, but now anyone can buy it, even if they don't use the Ripple system, right? It's true that XRP is a digital object, just like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Each object is made up of different parts. Bitcoin has grown a lot because it has become worth a lot of money. ETH, the smart contracts feature, is getting a lot of attention, only for each trade and for very little money. Tokens that cost petrol and other fees to use are talked about. If you want to send money across borders, Ripple uses XRP as part of our tech stack. You charge the person moving the money something like 0.0000001 of XRP, which is about 51 cents right now. But let me ask you a question. At the moment, Swift is the top competitor in that area. Of course, that's the culture for the whole world. Financial exchanges between banks, that's the world one that many people use. Do not they charge a lot more? Yes, they really are the most powerful. Swift has been around for 50 or 60 years. We all find it annoying that Swift hasn't changed much in the last 50 or 60 years. Because of the way it's built, it's slow, expensive, and to be honest, prone to mistakes. There are studies that show that about 6% of all Swift transactions fail because of mistakes. These transactions bounce back and it takes days to get them back. How about you? For us, an XRP exchange and a payment flow happen in real time. For many of our customers, the fact that they don't have to pre-fund accounts is very powerful. This is because many of our customers are financial companies. For Swift to work, you have to pre-fund your idle cash sitting in other banks around the world that use XRP in our payments network, Riplanet. You don't need to fund ahead of time. At least in the last week or so, cryptocurrencies have come back to life. Bitcoin is now back above $70,000. Some people think this has something to do with the Roaring Kitty coming back into the world, starting his Reddit account and saying he owns $115 million worth of GameStop shares. Do you think there's a link between his quick rise to fame and all the cryptocurrencies going up in value, like when people were buying stocks in 2021 and then jumping into crypto? Yeah, I think this energy is really coming from what's going on in politics. The US still has the world's biggest economy, but it has been slow to adopt cryptocurrencies. The UK, Japan, Singapore, and Switzerland are all way ahead of the rest of the world. The rest of the world is way ahead of us. They also have offices in many of those towns. Yes, we do. We have 14 offices all over the world. As you said earlier, I think what's really moving things right now is the fact that the voice of crypto and the voice of crypto and the voice of Ripple have become more well known in the United States. I believe you're noticing changes. Some of it is cash. You have given a total of $50 million to Fairshake over the past 2 years. This is the lobbying company that cryptocurrency people are really just filling up with money. Then Donald Trump comes along and says, I'm the crypto president, Joe Biden is making money. Some talk about, let's loosen up on the rules a bit. You guys all of a sudden have a voice. In a way, you're the kitten that roared. So I think it's less about the cat's roar and more about, hey, finally you're seeing some of the things that make American politics work.